we're seeing phases of this, like, by the way, I keep telling y'all, what's happening is 100,000,000% part of Diddy has the best lawyers in the world. There's nobody like that's acting out. There's nobody just jumping out being sporadic. There's no TMZ interviews being given out by people that he's employed and paid millions of dollars to, and has literally has their vested interest in him being free and him not having his reputation ruined. These things aren't happening if Diddy doesn't not only know about it, if they haven't gone over, hey, listen, this is why we're doing this, or if this is not part of the plan. Here's what I personally think. And again, you can take it with a grain of salt. I'm in media. So I look at a lot of things on PR level, right? Public relations, because I know how when people are trying to make a play, how they try to manipulate the media and how they try to react to the media, right? So right now the media is actually biting more than it could chew, trying to find every salacious video, image, any soundbite of Diddy that sounded like he might have done this. Yes, right now it is heavily not in his favor, right? Like the Mike Tyson footage. Shit, Diddy was in a movie with I forgot what the name of the dude is. And Diddy said some shit that sounded gay, and they were like, look, you can tell he was doing it all along. Some of these stuff are a little bit of an overreach. There's actual things there we can talk about, but there's so much other shit that's ancillary, that's an overreach. But the media is going to just keep piling on. Hey, I told y'all, look. Now, this is what, his legal team is going to do. His legal team is probably in communication. And what I mean in communication, they're talking to the feds. They have to speak to the feds. The feds are carrying out an investigation. You have to, it's best suited if you try to not only assist, but be cooperative. Now, that doesn't mean tell. That doesn't mean snitch. But if you're truly an innocent person, to speeding up the process or whatever, you want to help. I'll give you an example of how he could be helping. Okay, the feds already did the search warrant. They've got thousands of information, thousands of things they've taken out, thousands of terabytes of information to look at, right? I'm pretty sure most of Diddy's devices had passwords, key codes, encryption, all these things that protected it. They grab all the physical devices. Now, here's the thing. Diddy right now is in purgatory. He's being looked at as persona non grata, which means that nobody's thinking that he ain't innocent. They're thinking, we've been hearing so much bullshit, you're probably guilty. They're trying to get his name cleared as quickly as possible. I could imagine that Diddy's lawyers, they're doing two things. That's why he split both ways. And there's probably a third division. So there's half of, well, I wouldn't say actually like really half, but there are certain people in the division that's going to control PR. We're going to get to that because I think this is PR. There's another part that's going to work with the feds. They're going to be dealing with anything criminal that ever comes out of this. But in dealing with that, you have to deal with it before the charges get filed, if there's ever going to be charges filed. They're probably saying, hey, listen, yo, Diddy, yo, feds, yo, we'll give you all his passwords. Yo, the nigga got nothing to hide. He got nothing to hide. Like, but we want this investigation to be done, openly and quickly, that we could not have this guy's entire life. It's already like affected by all this shit, but we're trying to get his name vindicated, right? Hey, go look at his, you already got his laptop. Here's the password. Go do this. Hey, we'll send you an archive thing of all his emails. We'll actually, you don't even need a subpoena, I don't know, T-Mobile or whatever he got for his phone company. We'll just open the fucking phone. I would imagine if there isn't nothing there, they will be trying to work with the feds like that, right? This is a time that Diddy's lawyers is going to be speaking to the feds because this is around the time of a grand jury, right? We don't know if one is already convened. Some people would believe it's convened because they're hearing about subpoenas, right? Once you start hearing about subpoenas for records, that could be before they convene, but that could be added into a grand jury process to figure out if he will be indicted or not. So we don't know where that is. So Diddy's team is definitely talking to the police. That's not snitching. That's them looking out for Diddy and making sure, hey, listen, we're representing an innocent man here. Just letting you know, we're not hiding nothing. Come look at it. Matter of fact, you ain't even need to kick the door down. Like, what the fuck you got going on? come in, we're gonna show you what's up. Cool. The other part of his team, when it comes to his legal team, they're gonna be working with people who are PR strategists on how to try to kind of use like a fire extinguisher for some of these narratives being built for what the blogs are going on with, because most of the blogs, like everybody right now is bloodthirsty. There's blogs I know right now, every day they're running checks to see if Diddy has been taken into custody, because some people are thinking any day now, and some people might think, hey, he might get taken in a couple of months. So people are expecting this next step. Diddy goes to jail, then this trial, or whatever the case is. They're trying to extinguish some of these narratives that have built up, and some of them are actually false. Like, for example, at least in the Little Rod lawsuit, where they claim that he was with little kids, right? Like, pictured with kids. That wasn't kids. It was actually 2 grown women. So they're trying to work these angles. Here's my summation. This is my assumption. If you think it's wrong, you can say, I don't believe that. I think you're bullshitting. But, I think I'm pretty reasonable, and I've kind of done, my due diligence on researching a lot of cases like this before, or just cases in general. I think the first phase after the search warrant was, let's have Diddy show face, not say anything publicly, but we need to let people know Diddy is not acting like a guilty man. It already came out in the media that people were believing that he was trying to run, which when you try to run or you try to evade, you seem guilty, even if that's not what you're really doing. So they're showing him walking around nonchalantly. They're showing him, by the way, you know how I know that's PR set up? If you look at the videos of even Diddy with daughters, Top Golf, Diddy has one of the biggest security teams. You don't see no security, none of these videos, nothing. Just him and his daughters, okay? Looks innocent, family day out. Diddy does video with, he does a video with some guy. It looks like Diddy seems super unbothered. He's still living his life. He's a happy guy. And the reason why he would be such a guy is because he's innocent, right?
Pura Vida by my pad. Run into the man right here. What's up? Miami's like that. Yeah. It's a movie.
The smile, even though it looks forced, you can tell it looks forced. Don't that smile look forced? But hey, shit, he don't look stressed. He's not worried about anything because he ain't do nothing. That's what the lawyers are telling him. Hey, maybe with the exception of going out the country, they're like, hey, listen, Diddy, whatever you've been doing, we need you to keep doing. We don't need you to be locking yourself in some war room in your mansion, talking to us all day. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. You're paying us millions for this. You need to be a regular person. You're Diddy. Take that guy. You're the guy whose face is all over the media. People know you for being a public figure. You can't just put your head in the sand. And I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with all of this, right? Because I think phase 1 was, don't look guilty. Don't hide from people. Look like this isn't bothering you because you're innocent.
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad. Run into the man right here.
See? Hey, whatever. Got the smile going on. Chilling.
What's up? Miami's like that. Yeah. It's
cool. Right? Then we also see Hollywood Fix. Here we go. You go here. And remember I told you, Diddy seen chilling. It's a Hollywood Fix. Anybody know what song is playing, chat? What song is playing? I need somebody with a good ear. What song is playing? Okay. Anyway, so I think that's a part of the PR. Now, again, it's just, hey, listen, Diddy, just be normal. We're handling this shit. You know, you got the best, you hired the best, you're paying the most amount of money. We're gonna handle this shit. Just don't look guilty. Don't answer their questions, and just go about your day. If you usually take pictures with fans, still take pictures with fans. Yo, somebody asks you for a video shot, keep doing that. Okay, now watch this. The next step is having people, which, by the way,